Hey, so I decided to leave a video response to your throughout the year's first grade because I don't know, I kind of just wanted to do it. I don't really have a reason. So yeah, um, so in first grade, my teacher's name was Miss Galloway, and she was my favorite teacher ever to this day. And I'm a junior in high school, and I still have not had a teacher that was a better teacher than her. And she was the best teacher ever, and it was amazing. So that's why I felt like I had to do this one, because I like watching them, but this was just like, I had to. Like, it had to be done. Hold on a second. So, I have this thing. Okay, so, yeah. So, okay, start with. I remember the first day I walked into class, and this woman was like 6 feet tall. Like, she was super tall. And I was like, whoa, you're tall. Because I was like this little, tiny little kid. So I was all like, oh my goodness, she's the tallest person in the world. So I thought I was so cool because I had the tallest teacher ever. And she was the nicest teacher ever. And it was just amazing. Excuse me. And so, yeah, we did that. And then I remember one day we were doing our quiet time work, and Miss Galloway was sitting on a chair at like a table grading other quiet time work. And all of a sudden, the legs on the chair just like went like that and just like collapsed, and she like fell on the floor. And we were all like, because it was like, whoa, did she really just fall? And then she got up and she started laughing, and we were like, oh, okay, ha ha ha. So everyone started laughing, and then she was like, what are you laughing at? And we're all like, what? Because we thought it was okay to laugh. So yeah, I did that. That was fun. And we made these little, during Christmas time, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and like all the holidays, we made these little sleigh ornaments, and they're the cutest things ever, and I still have mine, and I put mine on our Christmas tree every year, and nobody else is allowed to touch it because it's like falling apart, but it's mine, and it says, Dear Sarah, happy holidays, whatever year that was, and it says, love, Miss Galloway, and it's a little sled, and it's got like red things underneath, and like a wooden colored part you would sit on, and it's so cute, and I put it on the Christmas tree every year for all of my life. And when I'm 50, I'll have that ornament up on my Christmas tree because it has to be there. So there's that. And what else happened in first grade? There was this kid. I'm gonna say his name. He was my friend, and we used to play footsies under the table because he sat across from me because our last names were right near each other. So he sat across from me, and so we would play footsies under the table, and then the teacher would always yell at us and say, don't play footsies under the table. And then 9 years go by, and I was in 10th grade, that was last year, and all of a sudden my best friend came up to me and said, guess who I'm going out with? And I said, who? And she told me that she was going out with the kid that I played footsies with in first grade. And now, me and the kid that I played footsies with is my friend, which is pretty interesting. Sorry, I had to fix something. So yeah, so that was, I guess, something interesting. And I remember we went to the zoo, because that's the big trip, the big school trip of first grade. You get to go to the zoo. So we went to the zoo, and I was like, wow, the zoo! Because I was one of those little nature babies. I just loved being outside. So we went to the zoo, and I was in a group with this girl, Abby, and she was the person whose mom was on the trip with us. So her mom was like, oh, if everybody's super good and everybody's really nice to everybody and nobody gives me problems, I'll buy everybody a surprise at the end of the day. So I was so good all day, like just so that I could have a prize at the end of the day. And I ended up getting like this bright pink sparkly, this tiny little, like it was like this big, like that little square. It was like that big, this little like diary looking thing, and it was pink and it was sparkly and it was like this belt thing that you clipped onto it, and when you opened it there was like paper and you could write yourself little notes, and like me and my friends would write the boys' names that we liked down, and then we'd like hand it to each other and be like, shh, don't tell anyone, because we were in first grade and that mattered. And so yeah, that's what we used to do, and it was fun. Good times. Yeah, so that was, I mean, there's more, but we're already at like 6 minutes and 17 seconds, so I think I'm going to stop. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my little throughout the year first grade video, and yeah, okay, bye!